Hello everyone, welcome to Stilt Video Series. Are you an Australian citizen who received a job offer from a US employer? Do you want to temporarily move to the US for work? Well, an E3 visa is exactly what you need. In this video, we will go over how you can easily obtain this visa, the eligibility criteria, processing time, cost, and other related factors. What is an E3 visa? If you are a citizen of Australia and you want to live and work in the United States, you need to apply for the E3 visa. Originally introduced into the US immigration system in 2005, the E3 visa provides a wonderful opportunity to the business professionals and people of Australia to make the most out of brighter prospects available in the US as a part of AUSFTA, the Australia-United States Free Trade Agreement. What makes an E3 visa a better choice over a traditional H-1B work visa is the fact that E3 visas can be obtained easily and also prove to be less costly when compared to their counterparts. Not only that, but E3 visas also allow the spouses of E3 visa holders to work in the US, which is not possible with the H-1B visa. This is possibly why E3 visas have grown to become highly popular among Australian nationals. According to an estimate, 10,500 E3 visas are kept reserved specifically for Australians. Who is eligible for an E3 visa? In order to qualify for an E3 visa, you must meet a certain set of requirements. You must be an Australian citizen. You must be in possession of a legitimate offer of employment in the US. You must fill a position that qualifies as a specialty occupation. You must possess the required academic qualifications. You must assure your stay in the United States will be temporary. Documents required for an E3 visa. Quite predictably, you need to attach an array of documents to your E3 visa application. Here's what you will need: your current valid passport. The formal offer of employment from your employer must be addressed to you, signed on the company's letterhead, and must include a job description specific to your job role. A copy of LCA filed by your employer, a printed Visa Point confirmation, a printed D-160 confirmation which must include your photo and barcode, an envelope with your address, a copy of your documents related to qualifications and degrees, supporting documents that illustrate you have ties with your country and you don't intend to settle in the US permanently. This could be anything like owning property in your name. How to apply for an E3 visa? Once you have the required documents in hand, you must head to the US consulate in Australia or internationally. You can even choose to complete the process in the US, but in most cases, doing this in the US makes the process take longer. In this case, you will need to apply with Form I-129 and then take it from there. If you are applying for an E3 visa for the first time, it is highly recommended to do it from Australia. Next, visit the proper website and make the necessary payment, and make sure to save a copy of the receipt for future reference. You will then be required to select a date and print your confirmation form. You will need to take this confirmation form to the interview. You will be asked a few questions during the interview, and then your application will be processed. How much does an E3 visa cost? Currently, E3 visas cost $270. This fee is non-refundable. You are not required to pay anything else apart from this. Further, your employer bears no cost, as well as there not being a filing fee associated with an LCA. Furthermore, AWCIA and USCIS fees are eliminated. However, there are a few costs that you need to be aware of. You need to pay $100 as a visa insurance fee. If your spouse is accompanying you, you will need to pay this amount twice. You will also need to pay $131 for a consular application fee, which again, you will need to pay twice if your spouse intends to accompany you. Also, if your spouse wants to work, you will have to pay an additional $340. Overall, you will be paying somewhere in the ballpark of $1,000 in fees to get your E3 visa application processed. Keeping in mind the hefty cost of $4,000 for the H-1B visa with the premium processing, this is still a far better deal. E3 processing time. If you are renewing your E3 visa within the US or transferring to an E3 visa from another visa status within the US, you will need to file Form I-129, and assuming it gets approved, you will have the resultant Form I-797 within the next 2 to 3 months. If you are applying for an E3 visa at a U.S. consulate, the entire processing time varies depending on the consulate you apply at. It might be immediate, or it might be as long as 2 months to get a date for an interview. E3 visa frequently asked questions. Question 1. Is the USCIS premium processing available for an E3 visa? Answer: the option for premium processing for an E3 visa is not available currently. Question 2. How long does the validity of an E3 visa last? Answer: the E3 visa is valid according to the validity period of the LCA. Additionally, it has a maximum validity of 24 months, after which the validity must be renewed. Question 3. How many times can an E3 visa be renewed? Answer: you can renew this visa indefinitely. All you need to do is demonstrate the need to renew the visa while also showcasing that you don't intend to settle in the US permanently. Question 4. Can I change my status while in the US on an E3 visa? Answer: yes. Depending on certain events and circumstances, you can change your visa status from E3 to any other non-immigrant status in the US. As you can see, the E3 visa is all that an Australian citizen needs to move to the US for work reasons. However, you have to play your cards right and demonstrate your intentions of returning back to Australia clearly in order to get the visa easily and quickly. We hope this video has been helpful to you. At Stilt, we provide financial services for immigrants and the underserved. Subscribe to our channel and visit stilt.com for more details.